computer. Good afternoon, Faculty Hack members. Today is our second check-in. Dr. Hayden has, of course, already welcomed everyone. What we're going to do right now is I'm going to display our code of conduct video, because we want to make sure everyone is safe and welcome here as a part of all of the HPC, Hack HPC, as well as the SGCI hackathons. One of our fellow organizers, Mr. Alex Note from Estonia, actually did this video for us. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I click share sound, optimize video, and I'm going to go ahead and select the video. Here we go.
Our goal is for all of you to have a great time and to work on exciting projects.
I want to let you know
to make sure the hackathon will be an enjoyable experience for all, we developed a code of conduct. In the next few minutes, I will walk you through the most important points of the code. You can also find it on the Hack HPC website. The URL is depicted at the bottom of this slide. We are an inclusive event that welcomes all people, no matter their age, gender, skin color, ethnicity, nationality, religion, or background. We are dedicated to provide a harassment-free environment to everybody, and we do not tolerate harassment in any form. We expect all hackathon participants, mentors, sponsors, partners, volunteers, and staff to comply with this code of conduct. The hackathon staff may take any action they deem appropriate if the code is violated. Potential actions include sanctions, expelling people from the hackathon, or contacting law enforcement. Harassment includes but is not restricted to audio-video recording against reasonable consent, sustained disruption of talks or other events, inappropriate contact, and unwelcome sexual attention. Furthermore, sexual language and imagery is not appropriate at any time during the hackathon. If a situation makes you feel uncomfortable, if you witness someone being harassed, or if you are a victim of harassment yourself, please contact a member of the hackathon staff immediately. You can find their contact information under the menu point Organizers on the hackathon website. The URL is depicted at the bottom of this slide. You are of course welcome to take screenshots and pictures and share them during or after the hackathon. You should, however, be aware who and what might be visible in your picture and give people a reasonable chance to opt out. To be sure, just ask yourself if you would like someone taking a picture of you in that situation before taking a picture yourself. We hope that these rules help us all to have an enjoyable event.
All right. Thank you there, Alex. Let me turn my camera back on here. Hold on here. There we go. So now that we've done that, if, as the video said, if there are any questions, issues, or anything, please feel free to contact any of the organizers, that being Amy, Dr. Hayden, myself, Boyd, or even Alex. Contact us and please let us know if there's any way we can assist you. Having said that, now we actually get to see this initial training session with Jeff Wood. Jeff, actually, when I first met Jeff, I get to go back with this, back in my Elizabeth City State University days, and actually prior to becoming an undergraduate, back when I was in high school, Jeff started at Elizabeth City State University, not full-time, but part-time as a team mentor in our group that we called back then the multimedia group. Where we worked on different pages and different types of technology at the time. Over the years, Jeff has retired from the Coast Guard, came on full board at ECSU, and became Dr. Hayden's, one of Dr. Hayden's, well, Joel was Dr. Hayden's right-hand man, and Jeff is Dr. Hayden's left-hand man. But together, they form Voltron. But having said that, Jeff and I were also able to complete our master's together. We're in a cohort together in applied mathematics, and he has acted also as a mentor, as a teacher, as a trainer, as well as a graphic artist and webmaster over the years for the Center for Excellence in research wide center
Remote
for
sensing education
There
and
we go.
research. Sirsa.
Surser, over the years. He has dealt with me for over oh my goodness, Jeff, you have dealt with me for over 20 years. Over
Which is
20
why I
years.
look like I do today.
And that you deserve a trophy for.
Oh, Jeff, I almost wish you were bald so that when you show up, people can go, I could go, yeah, that's my fault. But because I'm bald, I can say this is his fault. But having said that, Jeff is actually going to go over the presentation template with you today. And with that, I hand the floor over to a good friend of mine and a very amazing person to know and to have as a part of your life, Mr. Jeff Wood.
Thank you, Jamie. A little bit overdone, but that's okay. I'm used to that. This is basically a PowerPoint presentation. Jamie, you may have to give me control so I can share my screen.
Done and done.
Thank you very much. Get this one up here. The PowerPoint template about 5 years ago, we started using PowerPoint for all of our poster presentations, just due to the fact that it was so much easier to modify and build. It didn't present a really big, beautiful presentation, but it got the information across. First off, if you want to build this from scratch, the very first thing you need to do is go to Design and over to the far right, you will see Slide Size. And if you pick the page setup, this is the very first thing that you have to do with any poster. I do not know what poster size you all will be printing at. That's up to whoever prints your posters. This one is set up for 36 inches by 24 inches high. So you can use this, and it's a standard poster that you would buy in the store or anywhere else. Our research posters tend to be 24-inch by 48 inches wide. Any wider than that, and you start getting off of your presentation boards. So going back to the PowerPoint, this is one single slide. The background's up here on the top is a single block. It has not connected to the text. So you can go in here and change. I love this. You can change your colors if you want.
Please refrain from doing so. We want the color pattern to be consistent across all of the team.
You do?
Slide.
Okay.
I do.
Then don't change any colors. Keep your fonts the same. These two images in the top right-hand corner are PNG images. In other words, they're transparent. So please keep those as they are. Try not to use a JPEG or anything of that sort. JPEGs in your presentation will not be bad because you have a white background. Otherwise, you'll see the white box around it. You have your major headings in light blue, and your subheadings for the Gateway syllabus suggestions are in dark blue. At the far right-hand corner bottom, you have your author names and your Gateway's mentor name. Just to include these, you can just replace this with an image and you would be fine. So
when you click on it, you get, show that screen again. Does it say in?
you're not going to replace from here. You're going to have to paste in and make it the same size.
Okay, so
You're going to use your cropping tools and your sizing tools to get it down to that size.
you have
How
a quick
big is
image
that
you can-
block? If you go to, just a second, Dr. Hayden, I'll help you.
Okay,
I'm just trying to get to my presentations. I can't get to my toolbars because of the Zoom bars. Jamie, how do I get these out of here? Okay.
Here we go. No, sorry about that. I was clicking all around the mic, but anyway. So the Zoom bars are in the way. So
All
up
right,
top-
hold on, I got it.
okay.
Just got to get into the right between the buttons position. If you go to shape format, you can see that the size is 2.5 by 1.65.
Mhm.
I don't have any images on here that I can insert.
No images at all?
Uh,
It doesn't have to be a photo.
let's see here. Let me do this. Problem is, I'm out here in the country and we're in a thunderstorm right now.
Are you?
So finally, we need some rain.
Yeah. Mm.
And when it rains out here, the internet goes to nothing. All right, let me see if I can just insert something off of my computer. But that also is going to be slow too. Come on. You can say insert pictures, picture from file. And the little circle goes around and around and around. I assume that majority of you have used Photoshop, PowerPoint many times before. I don't know how many have used it with posters, but it is a good tool to use. If you'll notice, the text within the paragraphs is left aligned and not full aligned. It's just easier to read if you left align it, according to studies. So.
No, I'm gonna have to ask that. What studies, Jeff?
I know. Studies that I have read over the years. The same with the white background. Try always keep your backgrounds white. It's just easier to read.
Mm.
Well, it looks like I'm going into lockup mode, so.
Okay.
But
So under the revised course description, this would be typically what appears in your course catalog. Description of the course, you would tell the course name and number. All of that information goes under revised course description. That's something that you need. You should have at your, you should have a current course description now and some idea of how you're going to modify that at least by next week. And then the implementation schedule says that you're going to establish course accounts for your students. Maybe if you plan on teaching the course in the spring, then you have to establish those courses late 2022 or early 2023. And that's the kind of information we want on the implementation schedule. Setting up your accounts, change and other changes that need to be made within your department in order to get this new course description accepted. And then the sample HPC Gateway exercise, as you modify those courses, you're going to try to identify a problem or a challenge, at least one, because in the course of teaching a semester-long course, you're going to have team projects, you're going to have homework assignments, you'll have examples that you want to give to your students, and you should take at least one of those examples or exercises and describe it in that section of the paper, of the poster. And then resource needs and lists is where you would write down where you're going to get your accounts, any resources on campus that are going to be, that you'll be using, or any, textbooks or any sites online that you might want to use here. And finally, but under Gateway Community Mentor Syllabus Suggestions, you want to put in what your mentor has been describing to you as being appropriate data sets or links to gateways that are useful, or other resources, the things that your mentors share with you, the use cases that he suggests for your classroom exercises. Those might be in biology or chemistry or something else. It really depends on what your mentor is working on at the time, where their expertise is. And it really shouldn't matter with your course in computer science. All of the students need to see some application area. So you're going to get into that information there under the mentor suggestions. And then finally, you can just list your resources, your use case, you can spell it out there, and possible expansion of your project. And your mentor might help you think through that too. How can you add to it or enhance it? So those are the parts that you need to think about, think ahead of time in terms of what you'll have to write on your final presentation poster. And they should be a part of your plan as you make plans week by week for what you're going to accomplish. You should say, in week 3, we're going to have a revised course description, maybe and a sample gateway exercise. So keep this in mind as you meet with your teams and you working on revising your course.
One other thing I need to make note of is on the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see your feedback is welcomed and a QR code there. Jamie has hooked that up to a forms where people can give you feedback on your poster as they view it. So please do not mess with that.
So as when we submitted our request for a poster track for Gateway 2022, we were approved, and the reviewers of our abstract suggested 2 things. They suggested that we find a way to capture the feedback from those people who will be viewing your poster. And this is one of the solutions that we came up with, the QR code. And then they also suggested that the posters be available for viewing after the conference. And we thought that was a very good suggestion too. And so we're going to use resources of the conference itself to make these posters available online. And of course, you'll have your posters to take back to your universities where you can display them in the hallway or some other place prominently in your department.
Any questions on that? All righty.
That was good, Jeff. So it's easy enough to replace the pictures and the names.
Yep.
Okay.
I got a question, but it's not about what Jeff said. I just want to know what is not clear to me. You got one group, 2 faculties. That means 2 outlines. So my question is, does that mean that team has 2 poster presentations, or how does that go?
Well, when we originally conceived of this, we thought that you would identify one course and together work on it. You might, if at A&T you saying that you want 2 courses, you're going to target 2 courses.
No, I'm saying, like, first of all, not A&T. I'm saying, let's say, okay, for A&T, let's say we got 2 faculties. Those are 2 outlines because the 2 faculty have their own outlines. does that mean now they have 2 poster presentations per outline, or do they? That's the part I don't get.
Interesting. So as I was saying, we conceived of this as the 2 faculty members working on one redesign of one course, a single course. And then working together to deliver that course. Maybe one person has full responsibilities, another one would just kind of be their backup person. It would be better if you were, is this a problem across the board? And is this also a problem with?
To me, it's not a problem at all, but I like what you just said. It's only, we were killing our mentor having to formulate 2 outlines, so because it was not clear.
Yeah. Let me just say that we're going to encourage you to identify at least one course to modify, but I certainly don't want to rain on the parade of having two courses revised. That would be a plus. So if you do have 2 courses that you're revising, then I will indeed make room for a second poster from your university. Just let me know in advance and I'll make room for a second poster. I'll tell them I need additional boards. That'll be.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to throw one other thing out there. Jeff, I know that I understand with the storm, internet may be a little bit flaky, but is there a poster, like a published poster that we have available on Cursor or Naya, so that they can kind of see a truly complete poster?
That's a good question.
I think we do. I just don't remember where.
I'm thinking that's what exactly. I would have to say it's under academic links.
Under academic links? Okay.
Under
Or Naya.
academic year.
Okay.
Naya.
Naya. Okay. All right. So, by the way, you all, I'm talking about the websites. We're just used to speaking in code, so to speak. So
now, if you wanted to put your university's logo on here somewhere, you could do so in that area beside your photo name, and then there's a little white space there. You could do it there if you wanted to show your school's logo.
Dr. Heidi, I have question. Can I use a course in machine learning and data mining?
You could. Are you teaching that course, Mohammed?
Yeah, I am teaching data mining, machine learning.
Wonderful. Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, Jamie, it's going to take me a while to get that up. If you want to get up to 2018 remote sensing poster.
Here, I'll go ahead and just guide me to it. I'm hopping in Naya.
I'm gonna put it in the chat, Jeff.
Okay. You said 2018?
2018 remote sensing.
Am I looking past it? So I'm looking at the bottom right for URE OMPS, or
No.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get this in the chat for you.
2018. Okay, I'm on recent. I went on past events.
There's your link.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
And I'm going to stop my share so you can show yours.
Not a problem. There we go. All right. So here is an example. I'm going to shrink it a little bit. So similar format. This is also made in PowerPoint. They made their titles a little larger to kind of fill the space, but this kind of gives you an idea of how that poster presentation template can be modified, and yet you can fill it with the information that you need. Now the truth is, of course, you're adding in information for alternative curriculum or for a new curriculum. So it's going to be a little bit different. But as long as Dr. Hayden says, as long as you stick with the colors that go along with it, modifications can be made. So you all do have some creative license. Does that help a little bit?
All right.
Good.
One more question for Dr. Hayden. Dr. Hayden, did I hear you say it doesn't have to be a course being offered in 422? It can be spring 23?
Yeah, it could be spring 23.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, you're headed on from the next one.
All right. Thank you so much. Thanks, Jeff. So at this point, I'm going to
Thank you. Good job.
Very good job. At this point, I am going to pause our recording session because Dr. Hayden is going to send you off to your groups to do some fun stuff. So I'll go ahead and pause right here and we'll be back. All right, welcome back, everyone. At long last, we're going to hear our team introductions and team identities. We're really looking forward to this. So with that, I'll hand it over to Dr. Hayden.
Okay. Well, hopefully that was a productive 20 minutes in your breakout session with your teams. And so I want to go with volunteers to go forward. Anyone who's ready to step up and, all right, that's what ECSU has a yes and a no.
Has the lead. Huh?
That's why you have to put an odd number of people on the team. To break ties. Okay.
You want to share with my screen with you?
Yes. Notes.
Everyone can see it?
Yes, sir. Now
Oh, great shot.
I'm going to throw one thing out there because I see there's a play button. When you shared your screen, did you check the little share sound? You might want to stop your share and redo it.
Our mentor actually has to take care of that because he's the one who creates this.
I'll hit play. It should work from my end, I think, if I'm not presenting through the speakers, I think.
You want me to stop my sharing and share yours?
Just go ahead and just share again and then hit play on your side. Just hit the checkbox when you share it.
Let's try. Yeah. So our team name is Viking Bytes. Our members, the team members, Mr. Wilson, Mr. Muhammad, and Miss Bradford. The course that we are going to take care of it, data mining and the machine learning. Our goal that we are going to accomplish over this week is creating the course description and implementation schedule for the course. Our song.
Ooh, we got a song.
Here's the problem.
I love a song.
Uh-oh. I don't think it.
This is that you have to stop sharing and share again so everyone can hear it.
Can you hear the music?
No.
No.
So you have to stop sharing and then go check that box.
So yeah, you should stop sharing and sharing it again.
Yep. And it's in the lower left-hand corner of that share window, the little box for share sound.
You mean now I can try?
Yes. Let's see.
You got it?
No.
No.
So I don't know.
One more time here. I tell you what.
Stop sharing again?
So stop sharing.
Okay.
All right. And then share. And in the little share, I'm pointing at the screen as if you can see me. In the little share window, in the lower left-hand corner of that window, there's a little checkbox there that'll say share system sound or share sound. Put a check mark there. And then pick your window and hit share.
Oh, okay, I got it.
There we go. So I want to hear it.
Just a little bit.
Here we go.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You
enough.
know who it is, yeah, you all know me. I'm the V-I-K-I-N-G. Got my shopping axe, got my treasure blade. No time to relax, cause you're gonna be slayed. Like the other 7 men I had to annihilate. I cut them and I gut them and decapitate. While you've been chilling, I've been killing, and I'm keeping a tab. The best thing that you ever did was killing a crab.
Okay, stop.
Little boy.
Stop.
I love it.
So the Viking bites. The Viking.
Viking bites. I love it. And put the words on the screen too. That's the first time we've ever had the lyrics.
Jamie can rap along.
Oh, I get to rap along. Oh, I got you. I see how that works. All right.
Good
Excellent
job, Viking bites.
All right. Now, before we bring up the next group, Dr. Hayden, there's something I'm going to ask all groups to do. And I'm going to show it to you so that you all know what I'm talking about. The FacultyHack website has actually updated really recently, like a minute ago recently. And on the website, you can see we took away the registration box. And in the upper right-hand corner, now we have a presentation uploads button. Presentation uploads. So if you'll the Viking bites, if you'll go to file and then download as PDF and then come to this form, you'll put in your name, your team name, of course, it'll be Viking bites in this case, and then just select presentation type, team introduction and goals, and then add the file to it. So then I can add it to the website. So all teams, if you wouldn't mind doing that for me, I'd really appreciate it. All right, back to you, Doc.
Good start. They've set the bar high. Do we have another team? Is our Winston-Salem State University team ready to present?
John, we can present.
Okay, Latasha.
Yes. Okay, do I have, the only thing we don't have is a theme song. That's the only thing, but other than that, let me see, let me go to can I share my screen? Let me see. I'm just share my screen. Okay. And this is the name of our team. I'm in accounting, I'm in business. So John and I, we talked, we said it's going to be, team name is going to be Number Crunchers. And it's going to be myself, John, and Gina. And the course that we're going to work on is my accounting for non-accounting majors. We had a really good session, and we have decided that we're going to come up with a small program to replicate an income statement form where a business owner can just enter the information, and or the student just enter the information, and it will populate this form for them. So that is going to be our goal. So it's going to be the goal for this next week. It's going to be creating the course description and creating a simple program to enter accounting information.
Okay. So this is the North Carolina A&T ACC team.
Yes, ma'am.
Now known as Number Crunchers.
Hey, hey.
Okay.
Of course, if you wouldn't mind, please download that as a PDF and upload it. Number crunchers.
Very good. And let's see.
Rams.
And following the number crunchers, that's not
WSSU. Yes, it
Team
is.
Rams. Team Rams is Winston-Salem. Okay. Is that the Winston-Salem team? You ready to go? I see a slide up there. A little fuzzy, but I see it.
I think they're trying to make it full screen. Up at the top, if you click on slideshow, and it should show the play button there for you, if that's what you're trying to do. I know. Let's see here. Who's sharing here? Who are you?
Monini is sharing.
Okay. That's what's going on. Dr. K is trying to do this stealthily. I see it. But Dr. K doesn't know that he is muted, sir.
I am so sorry. I was trying to unmute and I could never find the thing. And Jamie, last time you were looking for me to give do something, I had the same problem. I could hear you when we were doing Python. I could hear you, but I could not unmute myself. So sorry, guys.
Not a problem.
So I'm used to 2 monitors in the office, and when I get home on 1 monitor, I completely get lost. So sorry, guys. Yes, we are the Team Rams. We are from WSSU. In short, is Winston-Salem State University. We are in North Carolina, right next to Elizabeth City State and Fayetteville State that Jimmy knows so well. So our team name again is Team Rams. Our team members are Dr. Rebecca Caldwell, myself, Dr. Munini Kanampio, and our very esteemed mentor, Elijah McCarthy from ORNL, and that Oak Ridge National Lab, for those of you who might not know. And our team goal, which is a little fuzzy right now, we call it team goal week 1 because we are still working on this. We are trying to target the course and the tools that are applicable, HPC tools from ORNL for now, and a wide PC community. So we are still trying to identify the course, because actually we just found out today that we actually don't need 2 courses on this one. 1 is okay. So we are kind of brainstorming all over again to come up with that. So what 1 week goal is to identify that target course and the applicable tools from HPC community. And that's all we are for now. I'm so sorry for the fuzziness of the background. We'll get it straight.
Yeah, just why don't you make your background logo just 1 inch by 1 inch and put it in the upper left-hand corner with the SGCI hack. I think that would be just as effective. It would also you got white text on that white goat.
We did that.
We're not seeing that well.
Dr. Layden, you are very right. The only reason we did this white thing actually is because we were timed out. We saw the thing was closing on us and it was in red or it was in black. We were just trying something that will be visible. Please bear with us just for now.
No problem. So you'll fix those, you'll fix the fuzzy image and the text color and before you upload it tonight.
Yes. We will.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Team Rams. So now, according to my count here, we have 2 teams left, Doc.
Yes, we do. Which of the final 2 do we
they
want
gonna
to
volunteer or be voluntold? I don't know. Let's
I'll go next.
Oh, Norfolk State has stepped up.
Can you see it?
Yes, my.
All right, so I don't have music,
looking
so I
fly.
forgot about the music. So our team name is NSU Software Warriors. And a part of this name came out of an part of the fact that we're dealing with software engineering and we're trying to include scientific computing within that course. So we have a course that I have been already developing, which is PDC, Parallel and Distributed Computing. But what we're focusing on for this particular team goal is a course that I was asked to create, which is a scientific computing course. The team members are me, Felicia Doswell right now. My other team member is not available right now to join me. And the mentor is Adonai Sise, and we're both from NSU, Norfolk State University for me, Northwestern State University for him. As I stated before, the team goal is integrating computer science with scientific computing. And inclusive in that would be to develop a course with coding, and I'm thinking Python, maybe some other languages, science problems. So directed towards science problems, data analysis, and machine learning would be included within those courses, maybe towards the end. And the reason that we're targeting science problems is other faculty and other departments were saying, well, the programming courses that we have currently do not address the scientific computing part that they need. And so what will help us probably would be to have some use cases from them to be able to make the problems more specific to their languages, particular to their problems. So what I plan to accomplish next Thursday is to talk to some of those faculty to identify some of the use cases for a CS1 course that will be more beneficial to them, develop some course descriptions for those courses, maybe find some course content and descriptions for the PDC course that I'm also developing. And then textbook and materials will be my main goal that I want to try to accomplish by next week.
That's a lot of work, Felicia.
All right.
You know what?
Ambitious.
Well, the PDC course has to be developed by the spring, so I have to do that one. So,
okay.
Yeah. And I already have started on that one, so.
And having said that, Felicia, I'm gonna give y'all a theme song because I feel like you should have one with this ambitious a goal. If you'll stop your share for a second, I'm gonna give you a theme song. You ready for it?
Yes.
It might sound familiar. It's coming.
You're funny. Spartans, right?
So I am from Party Down P-Town.
Yes.
That is Portsmouth, Virginia. For
Portsmouth, Virginia.
Portsmouth for those that aren't.
Those are from Portsmouth.
That song is actually played by the NSU Spartan Legion.
It is.
Yeah.
And the name of the song, and that's why I said I think it would be a great theme song for you all, is Be Scared.
Be scared. That's an ambitious plan you have there. I was going to try to find a theme song from the Woman King. That little logo you had in the upper right hand corner looked like the Woman King, the movie that's just come out.
Woman King? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that the name of it? The Woman King? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Now no spoilers.
What's the woman's name that stars in it?
What is that name?
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis. That's
Viola.
it. How to Get Away with Murder.
Yep.
All right. And so that was the NSU Software Warriors.
Okay.
And we have one team remaining.
You do. Hello, 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 everyone.
Hello.
Hi. I'll share my screen. Well, it was quick, and I am a team of one currently because my partner is out He is out.
I know the feeling.
I'm just gonna make stuff up. If he comes and changes it, then that's fine. But this is what we are today. Our team name is called More Data, More Code. It's at Morehouse, absolutely. So Morehouse, and then data. I'm a data scientist. The courses that I teach are data science related topics. Introduction into machine learning is included in there. And then Dr. Watkins teaches oftentimes other software computer programming courses. So these are our pictures. This is Dr. Watkins, and then myself, I am Yvonne Phillips. The course right now, it's just data science. Yeah, there we go. It's very possible that he has proposed another course, but today, this is what we're going with. My mentor, Veronica, been talking with her about, we have a data science initiative office across the Atlanta University Center, and their goal is to push forward, data science opportunities for our students. And I was speaking with Veronica, and she told me about the Hpcc crash course, and it happens in December. Well, I happen to teach the data science course. I teach it in the spring. And I thought then that this would be a good opportunity to, what's the word? Have our students, come in and learn some basics. And then as we get further along in the spring in the data science course, once I get to tree-based methods, that we would create a tree-based model and then implement it on a cluster. So there, that's my presentation for today.
Good job. Good job. So the more data, more code. So the way it started out, I can't speak for anybody else, but I was like more, for some reason, it was like more data, more trouble, or something like that was coming up. But I have no idea why.
More data and more headaches sometimes, but I get it. I get it.
I got 99 data sets, but the one I need ain't one.
I like that. I like that.
Sorry, it's late in the day.
It tickled me though.
All right.
Right.
So all the teams, I just want to put out there one more time to please upload your slides. Okay, all right, not a problem. Sorry, checking chat. The person that messaged me, not a problem. Please upload your slides to using the link on the FacultyHack site. And beyond that, I get to shut up and pass the floor over to Dr. Hayden. Excellent job, all the teams, though.
Yeah.
Excellent job. So I'll do, Dr. Hayden, I'll do your normal thing. So from the Viking Bites, we have the Viking Bites, the Number Crunchers, Team Rams, NSU Software Warriors, and More Data, More Code. So we look forward to hearing more from each of you all.
Yes, indeed. I think you're off to an excellent start, and you have your challenges for the next week. We look forward to hearing the results of your work when we get together again next Thursday. So you want to make arrangements to meet with your mentor and your team members between now and then. I will leave the Zoom session open if you want to go back into your breakout rooms for another, 30 minutes, hour, whatever you need. I'll leave it open for an hour if you want. And then I'll shut it down. So if you want to get together tonight for a few minutes to talk to your mentor, that's just fine. Go back into your breakout rooms. Are there any questions?
Where's that link again for uploading?
He put it into the, did you put it in the chat, Jamie? No, but he will.
Okay.
He will put it into the chat.
We can't hear you.
Muted.
Jamie.
And as far as in that free car, I am happy whoever gets that free car. Now for the, I'm kidding. We can.
I want it.
No, so it's on the main Faculty Hack page, and in the upper right-hand corner, presentation uploads, and I'll take you right to it.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Any final question?
All right, with that, I'm going to stop the recording, and we'll see you next week.